Hold up. Gotta make a phone call. Just like the back call. Yeah. Can I speak to production? Hey, okay, y'all already know. Y'all know I call y'all every season at least one time. But tonight, yeah, I'm just saying it was kind of boring. So y'all keep repeating the same stuff over and 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 over again. Can y'all please just get to decision day? Please, please, please. I want to see Chris, and Paige. Yes, can we just fast forward there? Appreciate it. Bye. Get off my phone. All right, y'all. Let's go and get this party started before we get sleepy.
We keep on count.
Yep. Yeah. LY. Hey, you guys. Welcome back to our channel. My name is Kourtney with a K, and this is my husband.
Eddie or E-Dub. If you say Eddie, it's I-E, not Y. Or as always known as the Grouch.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel a little grouchy tonight.
All right.
Grouchy.
We're going to press through because my husband worked 15 hours a day. So, yeah, it's a press through for him. Yeah. So, I appreciate him doing that.
If y'all come at me in the comment, you look tired, you look sleepy, y'all know what y'all can do for me.
All right, you guys. So, it's called Speak. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. But if this is your first time joining, let me tell you what this channel is all about. This channel is about Kourtney and Eddie. We do relationship topics, reviews, and right now we're doing Married at First Sight. So if you hadn't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into it. As you can see, I was already jumping and getting into it. It's called Speak Now or Forever Hold Your Peace. Yeah.
Pieces.
Yeah, peace. I guess that's what they said, honey. I wrote that down. Can't even read my own handwriting sometimes. But it's 7 days into the decision day, so the couples are headed back to Georgia, Atlanta, and they got to talking him and Haley about why he left early, because as we know in the last episode, he just kind of sneaked out in the middle of the night. But it seemed like he was really and truly getting back to his dogs because he had the cameras on him. His neighbors was watching him. He left early and he was just getting anxious. So And Haley understood that after the fact, but she said he still could have told her.
Yeah, okay.
That's what you were saying.
I was about to say, yeah. He still could have told
her. So let's move on to...
Could have even text her.
Right, yeah. Clara and Ryan. Clara was asking him what has changed since the second day. So since they first, met, on their second date or second time of knowing each other. So Claire was saying that she's a little more intentional now and with her time. And she used to didn't believe in going to bed at, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock?
10:30.
Yeah, she was like, well, who goes to bed that early? But now she is more of, what time it is. So she's more intentional about that. And Ryan is more, being a husband, he has more responsibility and he's more responsible now. So
Yeah.
So let's move on to Vincent and Bree. Bree said that she don't know the outcome until she actually put into that position. So it seems like, in a way, when I got this scene, it seemed like she was just kind of fishing. She was more or less, to me, kind of throwing innuendos at Vincent in a sense. Like she didn't want him to get too comfortable because she still don't know her final decision. So I that's what I picked up, because they was talking about the other couples, like who you think gonna make it, who not gonna make it, and you'll be surprised at the ones that you thought was gonna make it, didn't make it. So she brought up the fact that she didn't like the fact that Vincent was unorganized. That was big turn. Well, she didn't say turn off, but he was unorganized, and that she said, well, I just take up the slack. I just fill in that gap part and be more organized. So yeah, I didn't think that was a big deal. Now, unorganized and being nasty is two different things. Now, if he nasty, that's something else. But unorganized or a little junky, hey, that's part of being a wife. All men not like that. Thank God this one is. Praise the Lord. But all men not like that. What you want to say, baby?
Well, I think she was reaching. I guess they needed a plot line. And, for her to say that he's unorganized. And I understand Vince, man, I've been driving 5.5 hours. I don't want to hear that bull crap. That's what he was telling her. And so, you know, she rubbed him the wrong way, and that's why he came back at her saying something about, you know, her being bossy. That was a big turn off to him. And she got her feelings about it. So it was a tick for tack situation there, you know, so.
Yeah. So let's move on to the family and friends. So, you know, they got their family, talk to their friends. You know, of course, it's the virus. So some they FaceTime and some coming over. So Ryan is talking to his friend.
With the same haircut.
yeah. And I think they were shooting pool or something like that. And he was just saying, you know, they're a perfect match within hours. He knew that, you know, that why the experts matched them and enjoy being, you know, married. You know, the same stuff that him and Clara kind of give off that, you know, they marriage good and all that stuff, whatever. They seem to need to know more things about each other. So it's going to take more time for them to get, you know, some other stuff under control. But he said every day Clara talk about her feelings, you know what I'm saying, about her feelings. He was like, when he want to talk about football, she talk about her feelings. When he want to talk about something, she talk about her feelings. Well, you got to look forward to that. You know, he was like, he want to talk about goals. He wants to know her goals, things that motivate her. And they played that scene when she was up there eating that donut. And he was like, so what are your motivations? She was like, I ain't got none. You know?
Yeah. I know somebody goes, y'all boring.
Hey, the show was boring. Yeah, hey, we only giving out what they got. All right, so Bree is chatting with her mom, and she's pretty much told her mom that, you know, what the conversation she had with Vincent, that, you know, how he was unorganized, and when she said that, she think that he got a little embarrassed. And the mom was saying that
oh, no crap. You know, you tell a grown man that he's unorganized, and Vince probably thinking, some people think unorganized meaning messy or nasty, you know, and he probably took it that way, so.
Yeah, she said, mom said that sounds like y'all, you know, there's some communication issues going on.
Somebody getting some cold feet, too.
Yeah, she did say that. And Bree said that, I guess, you know, cold feet, they already married, but
decision day, that's what I'm saying. All right, you getting married, but you still got a way out 2 months from now, okay? Yeah. So it's not permanent, so you can still, so to me, decision day is more important than the wedding day.
Right.
You know, after decision day, it's a wrap.
So she was telling her mom about what Vincent said about her being bossy and stuff, and she was like, you know what, I'm not changing for nobody. You know, I've done that in the past, and I don't want to do that now. So, you know, I am who I am. And she was saying, well, when we said bossy, we didn't mean that in a negative way, but, you know, she was like, I am assertive, and, you know, that's something that he just gonna have to get over.
Some people that assertiveness can rub them the wrong way, you know what I'm saying? If you come at me a certain way because you're assertive and I don't know you like that, yeah, I can take it the wrong way, and yeah, it will offend me.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, sometimes, you know, like I said, it's a way you can do certain things, and Bree has to understand the way how to kind of be bossy without sounding bossy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Because you call me bossy.
Yeah, you just want. You think I'm a child sometimes where you be bossing me around.
Well, that's what Bree think that Vincent is.
Pick that up. Turn that light off.
I don't sound
Bring me
like
some
that.
food back.
I do that, exactly.
Where you stopping at? Bring me something back to eat.
I don't do that.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
I'm going to the drive-thru, baby. What you want? I don't know. Put me on the speakerphone.
Stop it. So Clara, now I thought it was cute when Clara was talking to her friend with them little baby hands. That's something.
That
it was
weird. Yeah, it would weird me out, man. I said, "What's going on here, man?"
But I thought the baby hands was actually holding the phone, but she was holding it. It was kind of weird, but anyway. So she put them down, but I thought that was cute. I was like, "I'm gonna get some of them baby hands." So, of course, her friend was asking all these questions and stuff. And so, you know, Clara get that same old 10 out of 10. We perfect and got no issues. Everything good.
That irritates me, man. Why not just be honest? What is she trying to hide?
I don't know.
What image she's trying to purvey to everybody else, you know? tell your friend that we got some issues here, yada yada. Maybe your friend can give you some advice.
Especially she
right, exactly. So you get around that.
Right.
That irritates me so much when she does that.
And her friend said, well, what if Ryan doesn't say yes on decision day? What if he say no? And you know that little creepy music started playing, and she started looking crazy. She looking to the side and stuff. Like she was like, well, why would he say no?
I really think they get the production crew from one of these horror movies. Man. The music, then they pause and they look at your face and y'all just sitting there looking at each other. I was like, oh, production irritates me, man.
So Haley's talking to her friend. It ain't the friend that she need, but it is because y'all know the friend that's gonna really tell her the truth about herself. But it wasn't that friend, so it was another friend. So she did ask her like, what are the red flags you notice and stuff. She was like, well, he's almost 40 years old. He's never been married, and I really don't get his sense of humor. He has the anus stuff, and blah 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 blah. And so she was like, well, what are the good qualities? Well, he loves his dogs and he a good man.
And she didn't list nothing for good qualities,
Not
man.
for real.
That was just a broad brush she gave for good qualities, man. She really could not pinpoint something good about Jacob at that time. But towards the end of the show, well, she said some good things about him. I said, okay, now, Haley, she is all over the place.
Always. So let's move on to Eric and his friend. They're talking. So he's FaceTiming with his friend, and the dog with them big old eyes. I'm just saying that's not a cute. It's not a cute dog to me. I don't know, but he be looking like, honey, who is in this house and them big old eyes, and why is they here? I was like, oh my goodness. The dog had my attention more so than Eric and his friend conversation.
The dog people they're gonna come at you in the comment. Leave that dog, that's a cute dog.
I got one.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Eric told his friend he knows why they matched them up together. He's so lucky to have Virginia.
Lucky.
Yeah, he said that they talk about their issues, but they don't resolve their issues. So,
that's gonna be an issue.
Yeah.
That's gonna be an issue.
And production showed the clips of when Eric
going off. Basically.
Yeah, I'm done. If you don't do this over, I don't want to talk about it anymore. All that extra stuff. Eric is extra.
He very much is extra.
Extra Eric.
He's very
animated.
That's a word.
I am too, but
oh yes, you are. Oh, sometimes it gets to the point of embarrassing animated. Nigga, my friend. I said, y'all are not 5 years old, man. Y'all ain't no little kids. You see your best friend, girl, it don't take all that. Ask your friend, y'all grown. It's go say, hey, how you doing? Hey, nice time seeing you. I ain't seen you in a while. That's how you do it. Y'all don't be screaming, girl. Come on, man.
And there's the jealousy, So yeah, he don't have one that he could do that with. So there's the jealousy. So let's move on. So Eric said that he's not her best friend. And right now and he's not her number one, so that kind of makes him nervous, which he should be. He definitely should be nervous in that area.
You got your husband as your number one person.
Right, should be.
Yeah, you're right. It should be. Even if you biblical, he's the head of the household. Y'all also be soulmates. Mates. And y'all number one in each other's eyes. It's like me putting somebody in front of you. That's not right. It's out of order. It's out of order.
So I'm glad that Eric recognized that and that he know that that's gonna be a.
Which one? Recognize what?
That she's not his number one.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm glad he recognized that and he made that known even to his friend. Now let's move on to Claire and Ryan talking about accountability. When they were taking accountability quiz or something like that. Accountability or compatibility, compatibility.
I told y'all don't know how to talk. Y'all know what y'all doing. All right, carry on. Accountability. You lost me for a minute. Accountability? What kind of test? Accountability? I didn't know what you were talking about, so I roll on with you.
A compatibility.
Yeah, compatibility,
yes. So,
are you gonna be accountable for me?
and so Clara, basically, when she was going through it, she got no goals, no motivation, nothing excite her, no
Clara
ambition.
Is just there. She just there. She like a blob.
She
like,
is.
she don't have no kind of. She don't have any kind of drive.
She don't.
No kind of drive. No kind of dreams or aspirations or anything.
Yeah.
She just is going through life. She's in that little slow lane, a highway, going through life. That's all she.
And look, and crying.
And crying.
In her business. So yeah, and
Ryan, like what?
Ryan is, to me, is at that point. Well, from what we can see, he seemed like he's mentally backpedaling. Like, okay, he likes somebody with goals and motivation, and okay, let's get the next goal.
Well, he knew that when they were sitting there eating the donuts, that she didn't want to hear all that. You know, so hey, you should have known that.
Maybe if he had sex with her, that she gonna have some motivation.
I don't know. She probably laid there. Okay, I got it now. I get a slow lane.
Pass me the donut.
Pass me the donut.
So Vincent is FaceTiming his friend. So the friend was like, "Okay, I see you, man. You got your beard growing on, like you've been married for years." So I think Vincent said he feel like it. So he did say that they do have some bumps. They have had some bumps, and he's a little He was a little irritated from the drive. So when they came back from Georgia, so he drove, and so he said,
South Carolina.
Yeah. I'm sorry, babe. Yeah.
To Georgia.
Yeah, and he was a little irritated. So when Bree kind of put him out there, telling somebody she don't really like his organizational skills, or he's unorganized, he said, yeah, it did kind of rub him the wrong way. He was in his feelings, and I guess he shot back and said that, when your friend said that you were bossy, your family said you were bossy, it was a total turnoff for me. And so, Bree was like, ugh. And his friend said, well, don't you want somebody to be assertive? And he said, well, in the past, it didn't work out for him in past relationships and stuff. He just don't get along with people that's like that. So, he's not sure what's going to be like on decision day.
I don't understand that. He don't like women that's assertive, right? What kind of women does he like? Somebody just laid back, somebody like a Claire. Just be in that little slow lane on the interstate and just cruise on down the highway.
I guess.
Because when women that's have ambitions, they're gonna be they're gonna have a little boss in them. Yeah. Let's keep it real. They're gonna have a little boss in them, and it's gonna take a man to kind of deal with that.
Yeah, real man.
Yeah, but Bree also has to understand she has to balance that too.
Right.
You can't be too bossy.
Yeah.
He's still the man. He still is your husband.
Right.
So
can't be telling that man, okay, get up, time to eat breakfast. You're sleeping too long.
So yeah, she's gonna have to. It's a balance there, but it's okay to have a woman that's got a little boss in her.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, but don't be too bossy.
So Virginia and her friend come over, guy friend. And
yes, of course.
And then the thing was like, he was saying, well, are y'all comfortable with each other? How's it going and stuff? Have you farted? Has he farted in front of me?
When he said that, I said, well, somebody remind me of somebody else, but I'm not gonna call no names. And
so she was like, well, I think we have, but nobody never acknowledged it and stuff like that. So she said, but the biggest thing for them is communication. They don't know how to communicate properly. They got some issues. So she called the other friend up on the little tablet and stuff. And so they talked about them moving in and how that was going to look like.
Oh, boy.
And the friend asked, are you ready to do this for life? And so she said, I'm trying to figure that out right now.
For what?
For life.
For life. Oh, for life. Oh, yeah. For life.
He throwing up the gang sign. So now they are going on date night. So all the couples are doing the date night. And Ryan and Clara, they went to that crazy football thing and stuff.
Ryan was trying to win, but he throwing that ball hard.
Claire was like, whoop, whoop, whoop,
I was
whoop.
Like, dang.
He didn't care. He was going to hit her if he had to.
I think he was trying to hit her. And hit the pen. They hit the pen. Had the pen pop up here and they had boop. Yeah, I love you, baby. What? She didn't hear because she was unconscious. Yeah. I love you, baby. She's unconscious. I told you, I said it. When? You had a big knot in your head. You were knocked out, but I did tell you.
So, now they did, after they got finished, they did have a conversation, and he said all these sweet words to her. She said some stuff to him, said all these sweet words on, how you make me feel and how blah, 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 blah. But at the end, he said, so, no matter what happens on decision day, Claire was like, at that point, she got in her feelings, and Clara get all emotional, and she said, we ain't talking in a positive light no more. Like, what happened to the positivity? So she don't like to hear that, but reminder, her friend said, what if he say no? So probably all these thoughts playing in her head now that he could possibly say no.
Yeah. See that's what happened when she took the accountability test. She kept saying no, and instead of taking the accountability test, she's been taking the compatibility. We don't care. We just
accountability and compatibility.
Ooh, we struggling with you words. What was the name of the word? Compatibility.
Accountability and compatibility.
Come on.
Accountability and.
Come on.
Stop! What you keep saying? Come on.
Come on, Cletus.
Compatibility.
Come on, Cletus. Come on.
Compatibility.
What?
Compatibility.
Okay. There you go.
All right. Anyway. So Vincent and Bree are at dinner, and they both said that they are, kind of scared, going forward, especially with decision day. Vincent said that, one thing about him that he can shut down and he can be an a-hole. I know that's right, honey. And a scary one, too. He don't like asking for help when he feels overwhelmed.
I don't blame him there. And to me, that's a man ego. Because I'm the same way. I don't like asking for help because you feel like you ask for help. I don't want to say you feel like less of a man, but you feel like a man shouldn't ask for help. And, I don't want to say you feel like a failure either, but... I
don't know if that's a man thing because, I've been that way too, you know what I'm saying?
But you're a woman, you should ask for help.
Sex is good.
I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying. You're a woman. Women... Okay, if you stuck on the side of the road, can you change your own tire out?
Some women can.
You can, but can you?
I choose not to.
Okay, who you gonna ask? A man, right? Okay. Now, if a man gets a flat on a tire or has a flat tire, he gonna change his own tire out.
We're not talking about tires. You can call AAA for that. But I'm talking about actually needing help, like asking. I had an issue with that. I didn't like to ask you for different things or I
get that, but regardless, you're a woman. It's no problem you ask for a man for help.
Well, I should say, like Bree said, we're husband and wife. Why wouldn't you ask me for help? That's what I'm here for.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I could say the same. You're a man. You're supposed to ask for help.
I enjoy it.
Because you have a wife.
Yeah, I understand. Most people don't they don't have a problem asking for help. They don't. Okay, and you shouldn't have a problem, especially if you have a spouse. You should be able to go to your spouse and say, I need this, I need that, I need you to help me with this. Now, when I was single, I never asked for help from a female, or I never asked a female for anything because
I understand that,
they'll turn around, hold over your head. I did this for you.
Want something in return.
I bought you this, and you get mad. Give me your stuff back. So
I can understand that. When you're single, that's different. Yeah. But when you got a spouse, you should be able to go to your spouse or your person and ask them for help. So Bree said that when Vincent said that she was bossy and it was a turnoff, she said it hurt her feelings and really kind of made her.
Why would that hurt your feelings though?
Well, she said the turnoff part. You know what I'm saying? Because she was like, we've been together this long and you never said that. And
I really think Vincent did that to retaliate.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I think he was being petty.
Yeah.
Low key petty, honey. So let's move on to Hayla. I was going to say Hayla. Jacob and Haley. Haley and Jacob Awkward dinner.
Yeah, like
now let's move on to Virginia and Eric, because there wasn't nothing to talk about it. I ain't write down nothing. All they doing is talking about their journey, and then they want us to go and watch that stuff, the awkwardness again. No, don't put us through that. Zip on through that, huh? Nobody want to see that.
They could at least brought the bracelet again.
Yeah, no, that's it. That would have made some frowns and some smiles turned upside down. So Virginia and Eric is saying that Eric's so extra. So yeah. So Eric and Virginia, they're out to dinner.
We're gonna start calling Eric double E.
Yeah, extra Eric.
This episode he was extra Eric. Man.
Yeah,
he was so extra.
Eric is saying that when he see Virginia smile, he gets all high, and he been looking for that for a long time, and he is afraid of being alone. And but when he said that, you was like, no. When you was like, well, he did, but you was like, what? Virginia gave that look.
Yeah, because he started crying. She looked away and rolled her eyes like, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going through her head what she's thinking about.
Right.
I wonder what she's thinking about. Intriguing.
See, and when I say that Eric is extra, it's like you were saying, baby, he is putting on so much sauce. He really wants Virginia to stay with him.
He want her to say yes.
But in a way, she's kind of
giving... Actually, that's turning her off, to be honest with you. She's pushing back because he's been too extra. Yeah. And it's starting to just like, and getting her some second thoughts and looking at him sideways like he's kind of crazy. And, I don't want you to run away. Last one morning away from me and start crying. And I understand you want to get emotional, man, but come on.
It's like he doing anything to make her stay.
Yeah, I'm talking about he is throwing the kitchen sink at Virginia for her to stay. Like, ooh.
Virginia said that we still have issues, that they still have certain issues. Eric said he don't want to be disrespected. And I know that you have guy friends.
Now that I can understand.
And he talked about the text messages and stuff.
Now he wants.
Sound like he said he want to see all her text messages.
Yeah, that's a little too far. I understand. You can be, you want transparency in your marriage or whatnot. You want everything to be transparent. Hey, who called you? Yada yada yada. But you ain't gotta ask her all the time, man. And now I do it because of what?
You knows it, but you don't ask me all the time. Yeah. But it used to irk me in the beginning.
What you doing?
What you want to know for?
You in the bathroom. What you doing in the bathroom? Well, yeah, I actually knows it. Yeah, I get it from my mama.
So, and then Virginia said that she don't actually, do you believe in soulmates? She said, I don't. I believe in fate. So,
you know what?
I believe that there is several soulmates out there.
Virginia was cutting him with a knife, man. It's like everything he threw at her, she sliced it.
Yep.
And, you believe soulmate? Nope. Slice. But because she never reciprocated the same feelings to him like she did, like he did to her.
Yeah.
And she was like playing it cool, man. Virginia got a little G
I believe Virginia over this.
Yeah, I think she is too.
I believe she over it because she want to drink. She want to party. She want to be with her friends. And when she said, when she was telling her friends, well, if he don't want to come and be with us and, party with us.
I can go by myself.
She said, I can go by myself and stuff like that. So it's really bothering her. So you right, baby. When she was cutting him off. And I think she said that about soulmates, letting them know, listen, you ain't the only person out there for me now.
Now this will really got him. And when she cut him like this, I felt it. Man, when she brought up his ex-wife.
Yeah.
And he said, well, was your ex-wife your soulmate? And Eric started stumbling.
Well,
I thought she was, but she wasn't.
Yeah.
And that's what she trying to make that point about soulmate.
Right.
I was like, ooh, she did that on purpose, man. And I'm starting to think Virginia understands that being married to Eric is going to cut into her part of life.
Right.
And she don't want that. And she probably, like you said, baby, she's over this, man.
Yeah.
But she been cold-blooded, like Rick James said. Cold-blooded. That's what she...
I never heard that. So, Benson had a surprise for Brianna. And what did he do, baby?
Ooh, now that cut me even deeper, man.
He took this, close your eyes and everything. So she was like, is it a surprise like cheesecake? So, yep. He took it and cut her braid.
And when he did that, I thought you was going to hit me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. What man does that to his wife? Cut her locks like that? You don't do that.
And then so he said, you remember you said you want me to have you take him out? She was like, but not right now. And then y'all in the bed. Go in the bed. I think he's childish.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong to have a little inner child in you. But you got to know when to stop. And cutting a black woman hair, that's a big no-no.
Even if it ain't her hair.
I know, that's right. Shoot, I found one of the wigs cut up. Back in the closet.
Because my husband gonna have to help me take these out. So
yeah, that's a big nope.
Yeah, that's a big yep.
That stuff be hurting my fingers, man.
Oh man, we just gonna cut the ends.
Take that stuff out, cut it, take it out. You know, every time I try to take it out, I be pulling some of your hair out with it. Yeah, so you get mad at me. Why you pulling my hair out? I'm not a beautician. I don't do a beautician.
Anyway, let's move on. So it looked like Bree was a little mad, but she wasn't too mad. I don't think she was too mad.
I think that's why she had that blowout on the confession, looking like Diana.
So it seems like the couples are getting ready to leave. Well, more so the men are probably leaving the house, and the women are staying there. But they get up the next morning, and Vincent is getting ready to leave. So what was that? He spoke in Spanish.
What's it? Sleep.
Okay.
Sleep,
and so
sleep.
she said that means sleep, and so he was like, said some, and she said, okay, it do mean sleep. So she said, come on, baby, I need validation. Tell me, that I did good. So anyway, he was like, you're very intelligent or something like that. She said, but you still didn't tell me I did good.
Yeah, I understand. Everybody needs a little validation from their spouse. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And so anyway, he got ready to leave, but the way he left,
I
thought he was playing. Like, is he finna come back?
Yeah, apparently not. And
he said, nice knowing you.
And that right there kind of did something to Bree, man. I said, come on, Vince, don't do that, man.
I'm thinking maybe he came back and they didn't show that part. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that was production, because it was like he didn't kiss her, he didn't do nothing.
At first, it was the first fake out because we saw the previews like, what the drama? There's gonna be some drama. There's gonna be some drama because Vince don't leave him. Then they were leaving anyway.
Right.
So
Production was shady.
I think production kind of got us on that one.
Right.
They leaving anyway. Then the way he left, I said, okay, that's another curveball there, because that the way he left was kind of like
crazy.
Yeah, kind of crazy, man. So okay.
So Ryan is packing his stuff, and he's packing his stuff, and so he's getting ready to leave. He kissed Clara on the forehead. She's still, I don't know. Clara just, I don't know. She had said, she waited for this being married, for a long time, because it's hard dating in your late 20s.
What?
I said, child, get in your 40s.
40s and 50s, even in your 60s and 70s, hard dating. Come on.
Harder and harder. But
man, yeah, come on, 20s, man. When you in your 20s, you living a life. You got plenty of fishing to see when you're in your 20s. But once you get in your 30s and you hit your 40s, things get smaller.
Yeah, because some of them fish still flopping in the sea, honey, because they don't want to settle down with the fish that's on land. Yeah. They want to still be in the sea.
Yeah, so you got
trying to get the little bit of little guppies and stuff.
What's the guppy?
Them little bit of fish.
Oh, young people?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. You got the old ancient fishes out there. That's right. I said fishes. That's right. I'm from Alabama. Yeah, they be out there, the old ancient fish. They be out there circling around, see little guppy. You want to go traveling?
Okay, so Jacob and Haley are getting ready. I think Jacob was getting ready to walk the dogs or leave or something like that. So Haley said that they seem to be in a better place. And what she said, baby? She said,
last night was a good night, or something like that. I was like, I wonder.
I had to rewind it. I think maybe she was talking about the dinner or the date night.
Oh, because she had a little glow on her face and smile.
He said something too.
Yeah, he said something. He was both smiling. Jacob said, yeah, y'all said I was trash, but I proved y'all. I'm going to prove to y'all. She was glowing. She was on cloud 9 the next morning. Something happened that night.
No, I think Haley just excited about this about to be over with, honey. So, but she did say he was in a better place. So
yeah, and she said he was in a better place, and I don't think Haley likes to lose, and she feel like she get divorced. That's because she always talking about I just what I've been wanting, and I feel a certain way. But Eric, no, I keep calling the boy Eric. Jacob made a good point. Said regardless of what happens on decision day, we're gonna always be connected. Because if you get divorced, you can always say, "Yeah, I've been married, and I was married to such and such person." That's a good point.
And she'll have his last name.
Yeah,
she can change it back, but
it's gonna take some money.
If they actually ever changed it,
I will assume so. If it's legitimate,
it is supposed to be. Yeah. So, and Eric and Virginia, they still,
They've still been EE. Extra Eric, even to the end.
Into the end. Yeah. So on that, and then I noticed that she didn't even kiss him goodbye.
I just like.
I think Virginia over this.
Yeah, because Eric, he even when he was leaving, he was being all extra. I'm gonna sell the place. I rent soon as this, and I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. I promise you, laying it on thick for it. Yeah.
So she was like, "We'll see."
I said, Eric acting thirsty, man. Oh my goodness. Oh, well.
All right, you guys. So on that note, we got through this. So we just ready for decision day. They could have kept all this, to be honest.
Yeah.
We could have made this an hour. Honey,
like I could have kept this shirt and dress stroker. It's snug like Ryan Jeans playing that football game.
Since 1969, baby.
What snug shirt? I can't wear this no more. Either that, I gotta lose weight. You got me here.
You get invincing body, baby.
Yeah, I was eating popcorn, trying to stay awake.
Yeah. Well, baby, you had a long day. You've been gone ever since 4-something this morning, so 4-5. All right, you guys. So on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below. We're going to do that anyway. And we will see you guys on the next video. Married at First Sight. Decision day is next week. And I'm super excited because who's going to be on there? Chris and Paige. Starting in drama, baby. Starting some drama. So
I know y'all going to say.
Have a long day that
y'all going to say, y'all wrong. This will be about good marriages and sanctity of marriage and all that. Okay, that's good and dandy.
I like good TV. Good
TV. That's what we call for. Good TV. Yeah.
Put it in the comments. Good TV. All right. So on that note, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you. Deuces.